It's February 19th, 2025, and it's time for Midweek News 115. Let's get started. A new button on Discord lets you ignore people without them knowing. Yes, Discord now has an ignore button. The idea is to take space from specific people without them knowing. This is put forth as an alternative to the block option, which some users claim feels confrontational and scary. I can't speak for anyone else, but I have had no problem blocking people, and I have not lost any sleep over those I have blocked in the past. Remarkable Paper Pro. Starting at $579, the Remarkable Paper Pro has a bigger screen, faster processor, and twice as much RAM compared to its smaller brother. This is a color e-ink tablet that looks pretty interesting, even though I'm not really in the market for something like this. The device sports an 11.8-inch e-ink Gallery 3 display with a resolution of 2160 by 1620 pixels. It supports 20,000 colors and has a front light to make the tablet easier to view in the dark. If anyone in the audience buys one or already has one of these, please comment. I'd be interested in getting some real-life use information from you. Sid Meier's Civilization VII is now available with Linux support. It's great to see a mainstream game title launch with Linux support. I've not played the game, but the screenshots look pretty impressive. Linux version supports Vulkan as the default rendering API. The review notes that not everyone is happy with some of the gameplay and UI changes introduced in this version. Take a look for yourself and see if it's something you want to try out. Enhancing system security and efficiency through user and group management. Another great article from Linux Journal explaining some of the rudimentary aspects of Linux and other Unix-like systems. There are even a few practical examples included, which is always a nice touch. If you need a refresher on groups and users, take a look. Fastfetch version 2.36. New enhancements in this version include CPU and GPU detection, OS support, and new logo updates for Linux, macOS, OpenBSD, NetBSD, and Haiku. Take a look, and if you're a Fastfetch user, update to the latest version. 2026 may be the year to buy a new MacBook Pro. Sure, the M4 isn't very old, but if the rumors are to be believed, the 2025 MacBook Pro with the M5 will be worth the wait. There have been multiple reports that the 2026 MacBook Pro will be a total redesign. There is also hope that the new model will bring an OLED screen and no notch. If Apple gets really frisky, they might even release a version of the MacBook Pro with one of their new 5G cellular modems. At least we have something positive to look forward to in 2026. Will KDE Plasma 6.3 be the ultimate desktop for digital artists? This new release brings overhauled fractional scaling, a reworked drawing tablet page in the system settings. When using the night light feature, the displayed colors are now more accurate and with and without ICC profiles, and several user experience upgrades. Users of KDE Neon will be among the first to receive this upgrade. Darktable 5.0.1 has been released. It adds newly supported cameras, including the Leica SL3-S, Minolta Damage 5, and the Panasonic S5D. Performance enhancements and bug fixes are also included in this release. Available now from the official website for Linux, macOS, and Windows. FLAC has been upgraded to version 1.5, bringing multi-threaded encoding. FLAC, or the free lossless audio codec, has been bumped to version 1.5 after about 18 months of development since the last release. The big feature Mentioned earlier is the multi-threaded encoding, which is great for anyone ripping a large CD collection. The command line tool has also seen some enhancements in this revision. Check out the changelog for full details on the changes and improvements in this version. Plank Reloaded, a fresh take on the classic dock experience. Plank Reloaded is the successor to Plank. The aim was to create a new dock which would play nice with recent revisions of Cinnamon. Key features: easy to customize, battery integration, and 4 pre-installed themes. There are a wide range of docklets or applets for the dock. Installation instructions are included as well in this article. Take a look if it's something for you. Use Linux without touching the terminal? Blasphemy, I say. Yes, it's true. You don't have to use a terminal to be a Linux user these days. That being said, I use Linux, Mac OS, and Windows on a weekly basis, and in every case, there is always some reason for me to have a terminal window open. Your mileage may vary, of course. Really, it comes down to what your use case is and which distribution you choose. I don't usually follow ZDNet too much, but this article was one of the better ones I've seen in quite some time. LibreOffice still kicking at 40. Well, LibreOffice itself isn't 40, but if you draw a line back in time through OpenOffice to StarOffice, the codebase, or at least parts of it, have been around for 4 decades. The cool thing is that it has continued to evolve over this time. One of the latest features comes in the form of a new demo called ZetaOffice, which is built for the WebAssembly runtime and can run natively in a browser. It is still early days for ZetaOffice, and it's not feature complete. Still, it does show you how far the project has come over the years. Linux networking protocols. Here's another one from Linux Journal, this time providing an overview of TCP/IP, UDP, and ICMP. Even if this does come from writers at Linux Journal, this is great information for people interested in networking in general. Most example commands will work across multiple platforms, although Windows might need slight adjustments. And last but not least, OpenMediaVault has been updated to version 7.7.0. It's a small change list this time around, updated locale files, several UI improvements, and a refactor to RPC to unmount file systems to be able to get rid of non-existing file systems. That's a mouthful. A couple of bug fixes are also addressed in this new version. And that, my friends, will bring us to the end of Midweek News episode 115 for February 19th, 2025. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, and I'll see you next time.